From the hollers and hills of West Virginia, it's Heavenly Hills Homestead with another episode. Stay tuned. Boom! Guys, today's Thursday, 26th of May. Going up here to the top, kind of look around here. Plants are looking good up here. I'm thoroughly impressed with these two giant squash and how they are taking off. Right now, they are the stars of the show right now. Surprisingly, I'll do a little bit of vine training here and clean up some things, but looking really good. I'm really liking the way they're looking. Probably end up starting to do that one right there on a kind of a watch, right? An everyday watch. Start doing TikTok videos and Instagram posts about this one and how much it grows every day. So anyhow, they're looking really good. Net is holding up, or the shade cloth holding up really well. Me and Annie was talking just now. I feel like I'm really behind. I really do. I feel like I'm super far behind. But I don't believe I am, but I feel like it. The fertilizer that we've been waiting on for months now, it's being delivered today. It was supposed to be delivered 2 days ago. Central Transport called, set up the appointment to be delivered at 11 to 12 o'clock the other day. Can't remember, I think it was going to be on Tuesday. Tuesday, nobody showed up. Didn't hear nothing from them. Called and stuff, tried to get something figured out where they were at. Nobody knew. Couldn't get a hold of the, the dispatch place where, or the terminal that they came from here in West Virginia. So don't really know where they were at that day or why they didn't deliver it, but they didn't. They didn't come yesterday. They didn't call or anything yesterday. Get a phone call about 5 minutes ago, said, hey, I'm on my way to your place. And I'm like, well, I didn't know. Nobody called. Nobody said nothing. Luckily, I'm here, right? But I could have very well been out somewhere and doing something. I mean, not a very good thing on their part. Customer service is not that great there. So if you're going to use Central Transport, I would highly recommend using somebody else because I don't think they got their stuff together there. Now the customer service is nice. It's just not, as far as the delivery and the contacts and stuff. It's just not a good or customer service it is. So anyhow, let's show you these plants here, and then we'll talk more about my behind. My literal behind, although some of you have probably started to think that. I'm just talking about that I am behind the ball a little bit. You can see here, it's 2195 plant, looking great, looking really good. Liking the way it's looking. Hopefully it'll start really laying down and tracking like it should. So very happy with this one overall. Should be a really good plant, I think. So we can see a secondary there starting and everything. So hopefully it'll do good. I need to get out here and trim it up some. Really just need to feed them, to be honest with you. So what we have over here are the 2350 Ginger right here on the left, and the 1883 Bayou here on the right. I'm gonna pause this video for a second, pull that off of them. They don't need that table anymore, and we'll get a better look at these plants. All right, so 1883 Bayou is looking really good. Good, strong, healthy plant. Need to do some work here on some of this back in here, but looking good overall. Need to train it that way though. We're getting a little off course. Needs to go that way. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes, but definitely need to train it a little bit better and everything. So need to pull that this way and bury those nodes right there. Over here on the Tiger King, it's not laying down. Doesn't want to lay down at all. It's saying, hey buddy, I'm standing up and there's nothing you can do about it. So it might be the case for now, but we're going to get that rascal to lay and go. So just as soon as I can, I'm going to get out here and start pushing her down a little bit at a time. She's really weird feeling right now. She don't know, I've never had a plant do this right here like this. Stand straight up like that. It's just odd. So I'm kind of try to lay her down a little bit at a time. Don't want to try to force her. It's a little too cold to really push on her today. If it was a hotter day, I could definitely, you know, give her some encouragement, right? Some persuasion, but a little too cold today, as you can see. It's nasty, another nasty day. We needed the rain. That's what they say. They say they needed the rain. So hopefully we've got the rain now that we've needed, and we can move along with our lives and not need much more rain in this month or the beginning of next month. All right, so what do we have here? Rhodobah plants, looking good. Starting to really take a hold, I believe. The 1965 roads, Rhodobahs. Gonna end up having to pick one or the other. Don't know which one it'll be yet, but we will pick. And you know, like I say, I just feel behind. You know, I'm gonna plant these. Annie is going to be growing one, and Jaden will grow one. So that'll be fun to watch. Uh-oh, camera's trying to do some funky things on me. There we go. There's a 1347 Rhodobah. You know, it's a little yellow, so we're gonna give it some magnesium and calcium on it. Really just needs magnesium. But we'll take care of that plant and get it situated. Now, on down through here, we're gonna go down here and take a look at that 1088 Bayou plant. Everything's looking good that I've set out so far. It's all starting to green up and starting to look good, so that's a good thing. I'm happy about that. The 1088 Bayou, it's a good little plant. Looks great. I'm actually very surprised at how well it's done, especially being in that container for so long. But like I was saying, I'm going to be doing a couple other plants over here. My 950 Cook will be over here, and the 1477 Caspers will be over here. Now, I know that's going to be a cram, but because Jaden and Annie are going to be first-time growers, growing their own pumpkins each, I'm not going to be growing their stuff. They're going to have to fertilize it. They're going to have to feed it. They're going to have to pollinate it and all that good stuff all on their own. It's going to be their pumpkin. I'm not going to make any of the calls. I can be suggestive, but I can't make the calls for them. I'm gonna let them grow their own stuff, and we're gonna turn these things in on our own tickets, just kind of have some fun. So anyways, I'm behind though. I am behind. There's no doubt about it. I've looked at video and I've said, well, I'm not behind. I'm good. I'm right on track, right on schedule. You know, I did. And that very well may be the case, but I think even though I'm not ahead of the game, I'm not, well, maybe I'm not behind. I'm definitely not ahead. Let's put it that way. And so I think there's some work to be done. So today, video is going to be kind of short, sweet, to the point. Not going to be doing a whole lot outside, I don't believe, unless something frees up. But I'm going to have to really get inside and start planting some other things that need to be planted. My marrow needs planted. Oh goodness, field pumpkins, need planted. Now, of course, I could wait till June, beginning of June or whatever, but things need planted, and we need to get in there. I need to plant my squashes. I need to plant my cucumbers and stuff like that. So we'll just get inside and do all that today. We're going to take a real quick look at our watermelons here. Oh, come on. There you go. You see there, watermelon number 1, looking good. It is a 176.5 Davis. Another 176.5 Davis right there. They're really looking good. Doing really good now that they're out of their out of those pots. Another 176 Davis. I need to get it needs to pretty up so I can go get my straw and stuff put down. I really need that straw. Well, not straw, pine needles is what it is, but I guess people call it pine straw. Anyways, this is a 339 vial, or excuse me, 329 valve right there. What do we got here? We got a stick, and we didn't mark something. I'm assuming it's this. Is that a lemon blush? Yeah, lemon blush right there. That's weird. No chickens are out, are they? I don't think there are. Anyways, back over here to the watermelons. See, there is a 341 valve, and this is another 341 valve. I do have a couple of McCaslins that's going to go in over here and stuff, so we'll deal with those at a later date. Probably going to end up putting a pumpkin in here somewhere, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I think I could get a 150 contest one out of there. Maybe that would be like Jaden's plant or something. I'm not sure yet. Bushel or long gourds. Yeah, nothing really to report. This one here's got me kind of worried because it's just kind of sitting there. It's not really doing much, and it's not been doing much for quite a while now. It popped up, and that was kind of it. So hopefully it'll come out of its funk and start producing something there. I'm a little worried, so I'm probably going to have to plant another long gourd and get it ready to go, just in case that one don't make it. I did have other ones going, but they didn't make it for some reason. So anyhow, I still gotta get all those peppers planted and stuff. So yes, we are sort of behind. So just trying to get ourselves ahead. Once everything gets planted and established, it's kind of all downhill from there. It's a little bit easier to take care of stuff, and you're able to do more. So anyhow, hopefully that rotoball plant there will come on out of it, because I had really hard times germinating the rotoball, 1347 rotoball, that is. Had some hard times trying to get it to germinate. Chris gave me some more seeds. Took those seeds home, germinated one. I kept the other two back for later, but I did germinate this one. But this one was so hard to germinate that I literally took the seed coating off in order to get it to germinate, and it germinated without a seed coating because it was just didn't want to germinate, but it hadn't died yet. So I took the seed coating off, and because it was trying to throw a little tail, a little sprout. So I took the seed coat off and sprouted it out of its seed coating. So anyhow, we're gonna go up to the top and take a look real quick, and then on to the next. All right, guys. So here we go up here at the top. And get in here and get some weeding done, but the carrots are looking exceptional. Look at these tops and stuff, how they're just busting with life, and they're looking really good. I'm very happy about that. I'm hoping to break the state record with one of these right here. So we'll see. This one here doesn't come uncovered again. I'm gonna have to cover it back up. This one, nope, that one didn't come uncovered yet. It's good. We'll leave that one like it is. Trying to keep them up there and out of the dirt, because that's the only way that they're gonna get photosynthesis to work if it ain't covered up in dirt, right? So, let's see there. It's a little hard sometimes to do, but you can do it. See how those get stuck in the dirt. Alright. Going on down the line here. Everything's looking okay. We have, what is that, giant Swede here. Yeah, that's a giant Swede. Right there, looking pretty good. And this is, what? A giant turnip. Another Swede. Another giant Swede right there. It's a pretty big one too. A really big one actually. Look at that thing. Good night. Giant kohlrabi right here. And this is giant cabbage. And this here is giant cauliflower. Giant red cabbage. Giant tomato, got a nice mega bloom right there. Need to get a stake up here, stake it up. And this here is a giant Swede again. So it's looking really good. That one's a really nice one. Some strawberries here on the end. They're coming out of their shock, so they're looking good. So all in all, that bed is really starting to take off there. I'm excited to see what comes out of this bed right here. Very excited. So, all right, let's go check on these ducklings and goslings, and then go to the church parking lot and wait for the truck driver to get here with the fertilizer. Guys, everybody okay? All right, let's see what we can't do about it. Get you something. Well, there you fellers go. Alrighty. Be back in a minute. Not the black and white one. You just pulled in. So let's go get it done. All right, guys, just got done picking up. We dropped everything off. We are ready to go for the growing season, guys. Let me show you what we got in the back of the truck. And all my veteran buddies, come pick up your stuff. All right, guys, because if you don't, I'm going to use it. I will use it. I'll use every bit of it. Get up here and pick it up. I'll be contacting all of you just as soon as I get back in the truck. So, don't mind the pallets. He gave me the pallets so I could use them for this year to grow, or excuse me, to put the giant pumpkins on when we transport them. And here's all the stuff for all the veterans. So guys, come and get your stuff so you guys can start growing. All right, we're gonna get this stuff applied and put down on our patch today. So let's get to it. When 1 box or 2 boxes of fertilizer just won't do, you know you got a growing problem. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, look at all that fertilizer. See how many rows is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of fert, boys and girls. A lot of fertilizer. Check me out at Heavenly Hills Homestead on YouTube. If you're seeing this on Instagram or on TikTok or Facebook, go check out and see what we're growing with all this fertilizer and see how we can help you if you're a veteran. All right, guys, change of plans. So, it's supposed to rain again, starting at 2, about 15 minutes from now. So in order to try to make some extra room in my buildings, I'm going to apply all the fertilizer that I need to apply right now. and try to just get it out of the way so I can store everybody else's until they can come pick it up. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw the fertilizer down that's needed to be thrown down for several months now. Shout out to Bare Grounds, just sensational. Thank you so much for this. The guys are very, very excited and very happy. I hate that extenuating circumstances held up the process, but such is the world we live in now, and it's hard to do anything right now. So it is what it is, but thankfully we've got it. We're appreciative of it. Thank you so much, Bare Ground, for this, and we'll be getting you some good pictures and stuff real soon of everything we got growing and using Bare Ground on. So let me get this stuff here started, spreading it out, and on to the next. Heavens to Murgatroyd. Oh, what are we gonna do? Oh no. Y'all remember that? I love that show. I love when he goes, oh heavens, heavens to Murgatroyd. What are we gonna do? And he, I can't think of his name either. Is it Snagglepuss or Snaggle something? Snaggletooth something. Anyway, he say, exit, stage left. Oh goodness. Keep losing my grip. Let's put some fertilizer here. Oh, camera was acting weird. Got that done. All right. Go up here and put a little bit on my squash patch and a little bit there in that breeze bed, and should be all right then.
Don't forget to smash that like button. Hit that notification bell. Don't forget to share.
Thank you, good sir.
You're welcome. And subscribe.